So if you're like everybody else, you're probably asking, where's the best place to put your money? Well, there's an option or two available nowadays. Okay, maybe there's more than just one or two, and it can be overwhelming. All I want you to know is which one will increase your wealth, but also I want you to be safe and smart with these decisions. Are you the type of person that's just had money lying around, or savings accounts that are basically making nothing just so you can feel good that you've got money in the bank? Man, that's backwards. So today that changes. So stick around. And I'm gonna show you how to capitalize on your savings, and I'm gonna help you capitalize on money you don't even know you have that's sitting right under your feet. And I'm gonna show you the best places to invest that money. My name's Chris Naugle, and I'm here to teach you how to be your own bank. So the first thing we gotta address is the 800-pound gorilla in the room. Do you seriously keep money in someone else's bank? I mean, really? The bank pays you how much to keep your money there? Next to nothing. Maybe you're getting 1%, and if you are, that's a good day. Listen, that's not a good place to store your capital. I don't care what you've learned. I don't care who told you that the bank was the right place to keep your money, but it is the wrong place. It's the right place for the bank because they're taking the money you gave up control of and they're sending it out to work for them, and they're making a hell of a spread. And what are you making? Peanuts. Hell, you can't even buy peanuts off what you're making. Oh, and then after you make it, they're going to charge you taxes on that money you made. It's like a kick in the you-know-whats. The first thing we got to do is we got to tackle this gorilla. We got to change where your money goes first. If you're putting your money in the bank, let's just start there. Let's change where that money goes first. Let's put it into your bank, where you control the money, where you make a better return. How does 6% sound? Because that's about what you're going to get in your own bank. So you're probably like, wow, that sounds good. 6% sounds awesome. Yeah, well, what if half of that is guaranteed? Now do I have your attention? What if all that growth you earn is tax-free? Now do I have your attention? But hold on, I saved the best for last. What if you could put the money in that account, earn 6%, tax-free, and you could then take that money out and never stop earning interest on the money in the first place? That's right. Now you think I'm lying to you. Now you think this all is starting to sound too good to be true, but it's not. See, if you understood what this place is, you'd understood how you can take money out and not ever stop earning interest on the money that you put in. Let's get the 800-pound gorilla off your back. What is this magic place? Well, this magic place is a specially designed and engineered whole life insurance policy from a mutually owned company that pays dividends. That's right. But it's not the whole life that your broke-ass brother-in-law is trying to sell you. This one is designed completely backwards. It's designed to work as your bank, which means when I put money in, I can take that money back out immediately in the first 30 days. Maybe not 100% of it, but a large percentage can come out. And when I take that money out, guess what? I'm taking out as a loan. Why a loan? Well, because let me ask you this. If you owned your own bank, would you deposit money in your bank, or would you go down the street to your competitors? Of course you'd deposit money in your bank. And if you owned your own bank and you wanted to buy a car, would you go to your bank and take a loan from your bank, or would you take the loan from the bank down the street? Silly question. You'd take it from your bank, wouldn't you? And if you took a loan from your bank, would you pay your bank back with interest and principal just like you did their bank down the road? Well, I sure hope so, because you wouldn't steal from your bank, would you? Because if you steal from your bank's going to go out of business. But if you steal from their bank, you just go to jail. So now that we've established the ground rules, when you own your own bank, you treat your money the same way you treat someone else's bank's money. So if you take a loan from your bank, what are you going to do? You're going to pay the loan back. But see, as soon as I say that, now I've confused you. Remember, we said we're going to change where the money goes first. We're going to put it into your bank. Your bank is a specially designed and engineered whole life policy from a mutually owned company that pays dividends. But when I put my money there, I have the ability to take that money out and invest it somewhere else. And when I take that money out, I take it out as a loan. So whose money did I take? Well, I didn't take my money. My money never left my account, which is why my money continues to earn interest and dividends uninterrupted. I tap into Albert Einstein's eighth wonder of the world with this, compound interest. So that loan, what was it? Well, the insurance company, when I took that specially designed and engineered whole life, promised me two things. They promised to guarantee me an interest rate on my money, and number two, they guaranteed to pay a death benefit the day I die. So that loan is nothing more than an advance of my death benefit. The insurance company is taking the death benefit they got to pay out the day I graduate, go to heaven, and they're going to give me part of that loan today. And they're going to charge me interest on that loan. So, now you're like, I knew there was a catch. Insurance companies are screwing me. They're charging me interest on my own money. No, they're advancing you your death benefit. And they're charging you an interest rate by today's standards at 4%. But how much money did I say you were earning? Anyone remember? 6. So if you're making 6 and you're paying 4, what are you earning? A spread. When I told you about the bank, when they pay you 1 and they charge 5, the bank makes a spread. I just told you how to be the bank and how to make a spread, but the spread gets better. Every single year, you make more. Why? Because your money never leaves your account, so your money continues to compound. So every year, your money is earning interest, and then that interest is earning interest, and that interest is earning money. Whew, lost you there. I don't know. Compound interest is kind of complicated, but it just allows your money to grow uninterrupted without you working harder, longer, or taking on any additional risk. Any questions? This makes a ton of sense, and this allows me to go on to point number 2. Second, you need to understand the first law of wealth. In order for that to happen, you must have saved some money. So the first law of wealth says pay yourself first. Pay yourself no less than 10% of the money you make. For every $10 you earn, keep $1 before you pay anybody else. That's the most important thing. If you're not saving money, then how the heck can you start doing your own bank? You can't. You got to be saving first, and then you can invest second. The third thing, you should only invest in things that you know, like, and understand. People make this mistake all the time. My gosh, how many people invested in crypto when they didn't even know what crypto was? They were investing in these shit coins. They didn't even know what those shit coins were. But somebody told them, this is a great investment. It's going to the moon. And where did it go? Well, the other place, down to the bottom. I don't know. Bottom of the ocean. Some people would say hell, whatever you want to call it. It went way down. You don't want to play that game. So to not play that game, understand the things that you invest in. Invest in things you know, like, and understand. It's that simple. So let me ask you this. Do you understand where your money goes every single month? I mean, all of it. So you work for money, you get a paycheck. And then every single month you pay your bills, you pay your creditors, you pay your debtors. So let's start there because you understand this. Every month, do you have a credit card that you pay? Probably. Let's just make up an example. Let's say you have a Visa. And every month you make the minimum payment, which is $100 a month. And Visa's charging you 20% interest on the balance that you're carrying. So that $100 you're making every month is interest. You understand that, right? Do you? Every month you're paying Visa the equivalent of 20% annuum, and that money's never coming back to your family. So since you understand that, let's start there. In order to build wealth, the first place you should always start is by taking back the money that you're giving away. If you're giving Visa $100, which is 20%, let's pay Visa off, and then let's take the check, the $100 a month that you're writing to Visa, and let's change the name on that check. Let's write your name, and then pay that money back to your bank. So how did that start? Draw a circle, right? Think of a circle right now. Your money's over on the left side of that circle, which is your bank. And your bank is paying you a guaranteed interest rate plus dividends, which can be as high as 6% right now. Then what we do is we take a loan from your bank and we pay off their bank. Their bank is Visa. But the loan was in advance of your death benefit, so your money never left the account. So Visa is gone. You no longer owe them any money. So now we're going to repay the $100 every month that you were giving away back to your bank. So that's just like recapturing and recycling 20% interest. But the best part is, every month your bank has an extra $100 that you get to use. When you gave $100 to Visa every month, did you get to use that? Nope, that money was gone. Now it's yours. Let me give you a second example. This is something I use my bank for. In business, I need equipment. Copy machines, for example. Our copy machine was leased for the longest time. We paid $160-some a month, and we had an awesome copy machine. But now my lease came due. That salesman that sells the copy equipment waltzes in. He says, all right, we can get you a brand new machine. It's going to do this many pages per minute. This one even staples, blah, blah, blah. And it's only going to be $171 a month. At the beginning, I'm like, that's not too bad. $10 more a month. I can do that. But I stopped. I was like, hold on a second. I got my own bank. Why in the world would I give up $171 a month when all I got to do is take the loan from my bank, buy this stupid machine that staples pages together and prints X amount of pages per minute or per second or however they do that, and then take that $171 a month and put that money back into my bank. Same exact money, nothing changes. I didn't have to work harder, longer, or take on any risk to do that. So I did. And you know what? I paid about $8,500 for that machine. That loan came from my bank. That's specially designed and engineered whole life. The $171 a month back to my bank over the period of time that that lease would have went through means that my bank gets $11,000 back. That's how much money I would have given away by leasing the equipment, and I never would have owned it. At the end of this period of time, I keep the machine. I own the machine outright. But I got all the money back for the copy machine, plus interest, plus my money never stopped earning compound interest. Who's the winner in that equation? Me. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm vegetarian, so we're going to do the veggie chicken, but you get the drift. I win because I'm the bank. I'm in control. I do the same thing with my cars. Every car I buy with my bank's money. And then the payment that I would have given away to the car dealership comes back to my bank. So I get all the money back for every single car that me and my family ever buy, drive, and own. Folks, do I have your attention? Do you want to be your own bank? Change one thing, and that's where your money goes first. If you like this video, check that one out. No deposit, but I still want to buy an investment property. Is that even possible? Well, this video will teach you all about it.